What's up, you guys? My name is Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna be doing my makeup with you guys, and I'm excited but nervous because yesterday I bought the hydrating camo concealer from ELF, and I have not used concealer before, to be honest. I am actually still kind of fairly new to using foundation, even because I really just I didn't need it for a lot of years, and I don't think I necessarily need it now, but I can see what a difference it makes in my makeup. Also, I'm sorry that my bed and stuff is not made. I quite literally just got out of bed a few seconds ago, and yeah, so that's what we're doing. But anyways, so I bought this Halo Glow liquid filter from ELF as well, obviously the ELF brand, but it's a little dark on me. I can definitely tell a difference between what my face looks like and what the rest of my body looks like whenever I have this on. And it's a little bit darker, but I figure if I use this concealer, it's gonna help a lot. And I got this concealer in the color Fair Rose. She is a fair rose. Just kidding, I'm not a fair rose. Fair for sure, but a rose, no. So I just went to wet my little beauty blender thing. It's not a real beauty blender. It's a knockoff Five Below version, but it works. I have been trying to decide if I still want to put on my bronzer and my contour and my blush with the beauty blender. I was kind of thinking of maybe just trying to do it with a brush instead, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I am gonna trying to put on the liquid with a brush. I don't know, I don't really like that very much, but I just wonder if maybe it would come out a little bit better, because I feel with the wet beauty blender, the contour mostly, maybe it's just the shade that I have, I feel I can't see it all that much. And I just wonder if it's because the beauty blender is wet, so it's diluting the product a little bit. I don't know, I'm not sure. I also have this Super Goop shimmer shade eyeshadow that I have been wanting to use. I got it, my mom actually got it for I think Christmas or something from someone, and she's not really a makeup person, so she gave it to me, and I've kind of been wanting to use it, so we might just use that. We're using some new products today. So exciting because I usually just do the same old thing all the time. But okay, so we're gonna go in with this ELF foundation, or a liquid filter, I'm sorry. Because you guys can see even right now the difference between the two shades, but this was the lightest one I could find. And actually I got the, what color is it? Starting to go blind, y'all. It's horrible. I got it's just the shade Fair, but I want to say I got Fair Neutral, and I want to say there was a fair pink tone one, and I think that might be the one that I need to try for a better color match. This one isn't awful, but like I said, it is definitely darker, a little darker than me. But when I have my hair down, or even if I have my hair up, I feel like nobody is looking at me that close that they can tell. It's just me. It's just me being ooh, girl, you better fix that foundation, okay? I just feel it's amazing for sure. But I don't know, because nobody told me anything. Like, okay, that is something that irks me, if I'm gonna just like start talking about that. When you're at work or at school or something and you look crazy, I mean, you have food on your face, you have a hair sticking straight up, you have, I don't know, your lipstick is down here at the bottom of your chin, your eyeshadow ran, so you have, you know, marks on your face, and nobody says anything. Nobody says anything. What is wrong with you people? Like, why would you do that? And that irks me so bad. You realize how many times that has happened to me at work? Like, I can literally be looking insane and nobody says anything. And I'm like, y'all are not real friends, because why would you not say anything? It's so embarrassing. Like, literally everything I've just said, except for like the food on my face thing, because I haven't had that happen. But literally, like, my eyeliner can be like have come down here and it looks like I haven't slept in 5 days. I have had my, because you know how like I overline my lips, so my lip, is it the lipstick or is it the lip liner? I'm not sure which one, but it starts to run and then it's like way down here, and I'm like, why didn't anybody say, hey girl, you know, you might want to go fix your lips because it's, you know, look a little crazy, you know? Like, why wouldn't you just say that to me? You know? Or I've had where I put my hair up without looking into a mirror and nobody told me that it looked bad, except when I went back into the workspace area that we have. I was passing by the like receptionist lady, and all of a sudden she sees me and she's just like, and I was like, why is she looking at me like that? Like, okay, you know, luckily I passed by like a window where I can see myself and see what's going on. I literally have one really long hair sticking straight up from my head, like full on alfalfa. And I was like, why didn't y'all say anything? Like, why isn't anybody saying anything? Why are y'all just like letting me go through life looking insane? It's not cool. I don't appreciate it. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get that. But that happens to me so much and I can't stand it. That's why I'm like always self-conscious, and I really try to like look in the mirror a little bit more now, because I know nobody's gonna tell me anything, and I try to just be like, okay, check yourself, make sure that you look good, make sure you don't look crazy, and then go in. And then I try to like not move a lot so that everything kind of stays in the place that it's supposed to stay in. That's exhausting, okay? It's exhausting, but that's what I try to do. You know, doesn't always work, but I do my best. Oh Lord, I think I used too much of this. No, actually, no, I don't think I did. Like I said, I'm kind of in a learning curve with concealer, because I've never had to use concealer. Well, actually, I shouldn't even say that I've never had to. I just never wanted to use concealer. Like, I just didn't feel like I had too much to conceal. I kind of wanted to at some points, just for the sake of like being able to follow different makeup tutorials where they were wearing concealer. But it was nothing that I ever felt like I like seriously needed to do. It doesn't look too bad though. You know, it's a little bright, but we're definitely gonna like, it's gonna be toned down for sure. Like once I start putting everything else on. You know what's funny, you guys, is I was thinking about when I first used to do my makeup, and when I first was like allowed to wear makeup is what I should say. It was mostly like eyeshadow and lip gloss, and that was it. And even at that, my mom honestly did not want me wearing makeup at all until I was like 18. Like that's how it would have been if she would have had her way, but that was absolutely not going to happen. And like I remember like being fine with just having eyeshadow. And then later on, one of my friends, she started wearing liquid eyeliner, and I had never used liquid eyeliner. I had only used the pencil, and oh my gosh, you guys, I'm not kidding, I used to use the pencil and I would drag the pencil across here to like, you know, do my eyeliner. People used to call me a raccoon. It's so embarrassing. And I would be so confused, right? Because I could have sworn I slayed my makeup, but they were like, oh my gosh, why do you look like a raccoon? And I'm like, oh my gosh, you're just a hater. But I look back and I'm like, girl, you look like a raccoon. What is wrong with you? You know, it was bad. It was really bad. But it is what it is. And then when I saw my friend use liquid liner, I was like, oh, that's so cool. It looks so much better than using a pencil. And so I decided, okay, I want to use liquid liner. And I asked my mom if she would buy me some. Finally, she was like kind of cool about it. And the first one that I used actually was a like the marker liquid liner, and that was how I practiced. That was what I practiced with so much when I first started doing like my liquid liner, and that's actually how I got to be a lot better at doing eyeliner. Because if I would have just started out with like what I use now, like that elf liquid liner, oh my gosh, girl, I would have looked crazy. Like honestly, I liked the darkness of the liner on my friend, but she looked insane because she didn't know how to put it on. But we were young, we didn't know what we were doing. And so like, you know, when I would look up close, like you could see like how squiggly the lines were from like not being able to hold still and stuff like that. And I was like, ooh, girl, you need to work on that. But I love the color, so I wanted to try it. And I remember getting to try the liquid liner. I looked up so many tutorials. I was like definitely on my YouTube game when I finally was able to wear makeup. I think I was 16, I want to say, when my mom finally was like, okay, you can wear makeup. But like I had experimented with wearing makeup to school a little bit before that. Sorry, Mom. But it was just eyeliner. I mean, not eyeliner. Girl, calm down. It was eyeshadow. But I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how to do my makeup because my mom's not like a makeup person. And so I kid you not, the first time I wore makeup to school, I wore like the most obnoxious blue eyeshadow in the entire world. And I was like, when I put that blue eyeshadow on, I could have sworn I was killing it. I was like, ooh, who is she wearing makeup? She looks so good. Oh my gosh, we love it. And then I got into school and I got a reality check. I did not look good. It looked crazy. It looked insane, honestly. And it wasn't like I even put it on bad. It was just like the fact that I was wearing no other makeup except for blue eyeshadow. It was a little much. It was a little much. And nobody else in my school, I don't think, like at the time, not that I can remember, nobody was wearing makeup either. So it was like, what are you doing? Like, why are you wearing makeup? But I just always wanted to be grown, you know? Why? I have no idea. Like now, being grown isn't all that great, you know? But that was my thing back then. And for a long time, like, because first of all, like, foundation and products are kind of expensive, so like that was one reason why I didn't really like try to get any of them. But then secondly, like, my skin was always really good and I felt like I just didn't need any. So mostly for the rest of the time when I was putting on makeup, I would just focus on my eyes, heavily focused on my eyes. I always had wing liner on because that really fast became my thing. I just loved wearing wing liner. I still love wearing winged liner. I always wear it. And that was like my thing. And then I wouldn't really wear lipstick or like anything like that. Like sometimes I would wear like lip gloss or something, or I would wear like a red lip, but for the most part, like I didn't wear like anything on my lips. And then after a while I started doing my eyebrows. Oh my gosh, my eyebrows, girl. My eyebrows was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. And I got rid of most of the pictures from that era because it was so bad. It was so bad. Like, okay, so I really wanted thinner eyebrows because I felt like I had two caterpillars on my face and I didn't like that. So I was like, okay, you know what? All I'm gonna do is, oh wow, look at that color. Oh, okay, girl. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get a razor and I'm gonna fix this eyebrow situation. And I did look up some tutorials, and like I didn't have the products that they were using to shape their eyebrows, but I was like, I have a leg razor, it's probably the same thing, it's fine, like I'll just do that. So I kid you not, I went and I got the little leg razor, literally like the little like throwaway Bic razors, the ones that come in that obnoxious pink bag. Yeah, one of those. I got one of those, got in front of the mirror and went to town trying to fix my eyebrows. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I only had like this part of my eyebrow left. Yeah, that much. I had no eyebrows except for this little part of my eyebrows. That's so embarrassing. Like, I couldn't believe I did that, but I did. And then I was like, oh crap, what am I gonna do now? Like, now I don't have any eyebrows. So I really had to like look up eyebrow tutorials, how I fill in my eyebrows, how I draw on my eyebrows, videos, because I had no eyebrows. So I got really good at my eyebrows around that time, but I literally couldn't be without eyebrows because like I couldn't be without drawing them on because I didn't have any. And that was so embarrassing, but I mean, you live and you learn, you know. And the funny thing is, like, I don't even remember when they grew back, but once they started growing back, I did not mess with them anymore until I found these little things, these shapers. That was a game changer. That is what you should be fixing your eyebrows with, because those work so much better and they're thinner, they're smaller, they don't have like 6 blades on them, and you can control it better. So I started doing that, and then I still was filling in my eyebrows though, but I was trying everything. Like, I was trying shadow, I tried the pencil, I did pencil and shadow, I was trying to draw in like little hairs. I was trying to do everything I could to make sure that nobody knew that I didn't have any eyebrows. And you know what the funny thing is that my mom didn't even know for the longest time, because I just had my eyebrows filled in, and she was just like, she knew I wore makeup all the time, so she was like, oh, like, she didn't think much about it until I told her. I was like, I only have this much of my eyebrow left. And she was like, what? But then my mom proceeded to tell everybody that we would talk to, oh, look, if you look at Sarah's eyebrows, she only has this much left, and like the rest is filled in. And like, she was just like proud of me for pulling it off so well. But I was like, Mom, you're telling everybody that I don't have eyebrows. Like, stop. It was embarrassing. Oh my gosh, my mom. But yeah, that was my little eyebrow excursion when I was younger. I can't remember where I learned that trick of just sticking the pencil in there and just going back and forth, instead of like pulling this down, going up here, and then pulling this up and going up there. Just stick the pencil in there. Don't poke yourself. I definitely have done that, but stick the pencil in there, go back, close your eye, go back and forth, and it does your waterline and your tight line. So, game changer. Now you can see those are my real eyebrows. Been growing them out since then, and I've done a pretty good job, I think. I have debated sometimes, like, wanting to go a little bit thinner with my eyebrows, just because, like, sometimes I think that look is like a little cuter than really thick eyebrows. But trends change so much that, like, if I did my eyebrows thinner and then the big thick brows come back, I know I'm gonna want big thick brows, and then I'm gonna be like, why did I thin out my eyebrows? Like, why did I do that? Like, I remember when like the thick brow thing came back, or came in. I think it was like 2016, when like everybody like really was all about their eyebrows and like wanting to make them like thick and stuff. And there are definitely some pictures where my eyebrows, Lord help me girl, they were too thick. But that's how you learn, Like, if I didn't make any of those mistakes, if I didn't try things and make mistakes, I would never learn, So, keep trying things, keep making mistakes, and eventually you're gonna do better, Like, I don't think I'm the end all be all in makeup, but I do think I'm good. I can do my makeup pretty well. And now I am, going into this new field of foundation and blush and contour and stuff like that. And that's definitely a new thing for me. But I feel like I've watched so many videos, because like even back then when I wouldn't do my foundation and stuff, I would always watch the whole tutorial. Like, I wouldn't skip over anything. I wouldn't be like, I don't use any of that stuff, I'm not gonna watch this part. I would just watch it until I learned and I picked up what I needed to pick up. And even though I wasn't using it, later on when I needed to start using it, it came back. It came back to me what I had watched before. that's another thing I learned about eyeliner. Eyeliner and eyebrows, they're not twins, they're sisters. Make sure they don't go into the cousin category and absolutely don't look anything similar. But, I mean, you know, try to get them as similar as you can. But as long as you look in the mirror and you, like, really can't, like, tell all that much that they're a little off, nobody else is looking at you that hard that they're gonna notice, you know? Unless they are, and in that case, they're probably a weirdo. You don't want to be around them. I'll say that a positive of wearing like foundation and stuff is that when I make a mistake, it's a lot easier to wipe off now. Even though I'm kind of wiping off some of like my foundation and like concealer and stuff, but it is what it is. I have been wanting to like invest in a different mascara, just because I really like kind of want like a more volumizing mascara, and I've really been wanting to go get my lashes done. But I know that if I get my lashes done, I'm not really gonna be able to do my makeup as much because I get nervous and like I don't want to mess them up, so then I don't even like try to do my makeup. My favorite part, the lips. And I know some people probably cringe at the fact that I like kind of overdraw my lips, but I don't know, it just makes me feel better because my lips are so small. And it's a sad day, people. It's a sad day when your lips are so small. And then put like I did like my liner, and then put like a really like a lighter color to give like a little ombre effect. And then just take a lip oil and put that over that. And I almost forgot, which I do forget a lot, especially when I'm making videos about how I do my makeup. I always forget highlighter. I always forget it. I guess because I don't really need the highlighter, especially not with this concealer, girl. Ooh, like it's already giving like super bright, but I can put a little highlighter. And I just try to hit like, you know, the little like high points on your face that you just want to bring like some brightness to. And it's kind of basically like where you put your concealer in a way, because you know you put your concealer here and on your nose, up here, and then here, except I like it at the tip, like the arch of my eyebrows. And then here, my nose, down the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my lip, and then right here. And yeah, it just brings like a glow to those parts of your face. And then like anytime you turn or anything, you kind of see it, like that's where the light hits you. You know, like the light hits me here, here, and here. And now it's shiny, if that makes sense. Well, that was exciting. I definitely am a fan of this concealer. I feel like it really, I don't know, I feel like it made a difference. I definitely feel like it made a good difference, you know. My concealer is a little rubbed off because of this tight line. I did it a little messy and now it's kind of coming off, but I think it looks pretty good. What do you guys think? Right? I think it looks good. I think it actually helps kind of blend in the color a little bit. Like, I'm probably gonna put concealer down here because I know some people do that, but I really don't like when like there's just like like dark and then like randomly like white right here. I kind of like that it all kind of blends right now. So I hope you enjoyed that video. I'm gonna go fix this hair because she's looking a little crazy. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment, like, subscribe, all that stuff. You already know. I'll see you guys later. Bye.